A powerful group of U.S. Navy amphibious warships is moving across thousands of miles of ocean, carrying roughly 2,500 U.S. Marines, their aircraft, vehicles, weapons, and everything they need to fight if necessary. At the center of this deployment is the amphibious assault ship USS Tripoli, sailing with other large amphibious vessels and escort warships. Together, they form a mobile combat force capable of launching air operations, amphibious assaults, and rapid response missions almost anywhere along a coastline. This movement comes at the same time that U.S. forces executed a large-scale precision strike on Iranian military targets on Kharg Island. According to reports, the strike destroyed naval mine storage facilities, missile storage bunkers, and other military sites. More than 90 Iranian military targets were hit, while the oil export infrastructure on the island was deliberately left untouched. So the question now becomes unavoidable. Why move a full Marine expeditionary force into the region right now? Is this simply a show of strength or preparation for something much larger? The centerpiece of the deployment is the massive USS Tripoli. At first glance, it looks almost like a small aircraft carrier. The ship stretches 844 feet long, displaces roughly 45,000 tons, and can operate far from shore for extended periods. But what makes this ship so interesting is what it carries. Unlike traditional amphibious ships that focus heavily on landing craft, the Tripoli was designed to operate as what the Navy sometimes calls a lightning carrier. That means it can carry a significant number of short takeoff stealth fighters, specifically the F-35 Lightning II. In some configurations, the ship can deploy up to 16 to 20 F-35 jets, giving it serious strike capability. These aircraft can launch precision attacks hundreds of miles away, conduct reconnaissance, or provide close air support to Marines on the ground. Alongside those fighters, the flight deck can host aircraft like the MV-22 Osprey, a tilt-rotor aircraft that combines the vertical lift of a helicopter with the speed of an airplane. The Osprey can fly Marines hundreds of miles inland, inserting troops deep behind enemy lines. Helicopters like the MH-60 Seahawk also operate from the ship, handling search and rescue, transport missions, and anti-submarine patrols. But aircraft are only part of the story. Inside the ship is a large portion of a Marine expeditionary unit. That means infantry, reconnaissance teams, logistics specialists, command staff, and armored vehicles all packed into a floating base. In other words, this isn't just a ship. It's a self-contained combat force, and it's heading toward one of the most strategically sensitive regions on Earth. The Tripoli doesn't operate alone. It's part of a larger amphibious ready group that includes 2 additional ships designed to move troops and equipment from sea to shore. One of them is USS San Diego. This vessel is designed to transport Marines, vehicles, landing craft, and helicopters. Inside its massive well deck, landing craft can launch directly into the water, carrying troops, armored vehicles, and supplies to a nearby coastline. Another key ship in the group is USS New Orleans, another amphibious transport dock capable of moving large numbers of Marines and their equipment. Together, these ships form a complete amphibious assault package. Troops can launch by helicopter, by tilt-rotor aircraft, or by landing craft. Vehicles can roll directly onto beaches. Supplies can flow continuously from ship to shore. And if necessary, air support from F-35 fighters overhead could strike targets dozens or even hundreds of miles inland. That kind of flexibility is exactly why the Marine Expeditionary Unit exists. But again, the question lingers: why deploy this capability now? A Marine Expeditionary Unit is designed for moments exactly like this. It's often described as America's 911.